Hey everybody, welcome to Big J's World. This is Big J, where we talk about everything and anything. Right here, I have Miss Lexine. So, Miss Lexine, if you want to introduce yourself, what type of books you read, how long you've been on BookTok.
My name is Lexine, and I go by Lexine G Reads on TikTok. Um, I've been on there pretty consistently since maybe November. But prior to that, I mean, I've followed a lot of BookTokers and made a lot of relationships prior to that. And I read pretty much a little bit of everything, but my favorite, I tend to stick more with fantasy, and I'll throw in like either a dark romance or contemporary romance, like as a palate cleanser in between. But my all-time favorite is Boys of Tommen.
So, speaking of Boys of Tommen, how many editions do you have currently?
I have one, two, three, four. I have four, five right now with me, and then I have three more coming in. And I always said I was not going to be that person too, and then I read Boys of Tommen, and it was a wrap.
Hmm. That's what they all say. So, they are making a series out of the Boys of Tommen, right?
Yes, they are.
Who's doing that? Prime or Netflix? Or there's just so many books that are being turned into movies.
I think I, I want to say it was Prime, but I'm not 100% sure. I haven't really delved too much like into the whole series of it though, because I'm kind of nervous about it. I'm not gonna lie. I'm excited for Chloe Walsh. That's like badass. That's what every author tries to go for, is to get their work on the screen, and so it's awesome that it's a goal that she's accomplished. I guess I'm
Mhm.
just nervous about how they're going to portray the characters on TV. So
I would say just go in there with a empty mindset. That's why I thought about the housemaid, and I love the housemaid, and that's
yeah,
the I will die on because you don't like it. That's fine with me, but
yeah.
it's not the greatest book written.
The movie was good though. The Housemaid movie was good.
Oh, so good.
Yeah, I
Although
liked it.
there were some minor things missing, but that's fine. But I
Mhm.
love The Housemaid. And they're making a second one, which comes out next year in December.
Oh, I did see this, like that they set it up at the end for the next
Yeah.
one.
I really hope they do it well as the second book, but Hollywood and
Yeah,
all that stuff. I don't know.
I feel like they've got this. They did a good job with the first one, so
Oh yeah. So was it Jen who got you into Boys of Tommen, or were you reading it prior to meeting Jen?
I so I've read it prior to meeting her. I read it actually. There were only three books out at the time when I got into it, and it was because
Hmm.
I was just like searching for. I'm one of those people that likes to read books that will crush my soul, and so I was trying to find one, and it said that that was like one on the top of the list. So I ended up going there, and I found her because I was trying to see if there were more people that read the series, and she was
Hmm.
like one of the few that had posted about it. And I seen it in her live, like her in her backdrop. And so that's how I met her. We ended up bonding over it because it, like I said, there weren't a lot of people reading it prior before it really blew up and became huge.
Yeah, that's her, like you said, and in TikTok. That's like your Roman Empire. Is that right?
Yeah, that's my Roman Empire. Yeah, one of them, yes. My second is Trial of the Sun Queen by Nisha J. Tooley. That one's a good one.
What is that book? What's that book about?
Trial of the Sun Queen.
Hmm.
It follows the FMC lore, and it has trials. It has like mistaken identity, hidden identity. It's really good. It has sort of like a why choose theme to it too, but
Hmm.
it's not too heavy on that. So I think that's what I like. I've learned that I'm not huge on like books that have the romance as the main plot. I like it to be a side character.
All right. Which other books have you read that's like towards that height of Roman Empire, like was it Tommen and the other?
The Ascended by Greenwich and Lennox. Oh my God, I love that book. I talk about it all the time. That is
Well,
one if you guys haven't read.
what is the Ascended? Because I don't read much fantasy other than Fourth Wing,
Yeah.
you know.
Um, so it follows Thias and Thatcher, they're twins. And at the beginning of the book, they believe that just Thatcher has problems or problems, powers.
Mhm.
They're half, their father is a god, their mom was immortal, and it kind of follows their life and it has trials, and they do the trials so well. Um, they have to make it through the trials or they die. Um, and it has hidden identity, and it does have
Mhm.
like a forbidden romance, but like again, it's not the plot of the book, so it's really good, and the magic system is like top tier in there. They did a really good job with it.
So something tells me you're just big on fantasy. Just
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
percentage wise, how much fantasy do you have behind you?
I have two shelves that have like romance books, whether
Mhm.
it's dark romance or contemporary romance or like rom-coms, and the rest
Mhm.
are all
Just fantasy.
usually, yeah, with the exception of my Boys of Tommen shelves.
That's just
But it's,
your.
yeah,
You just need to have lights around it, like spotlights, and just
yeah,
a little shrine right there.
I do. I need to go look into some lights now. But yeah, I do typically lean more toward fantasy.
Mhm. So how many books do you have in total? Because I'm trying to figure out who has the most books. Because the person that I interviewed first, prior to Jen,
Mhm.
Jenny Thrifty reads. Funny, her name is Jenny. She has over 1,500 thrifted books.
Oh, she has me beat by I have 796
Wow.
books. Yeah. Almost a library. So,
So you have 796. Amber
yeah.
has five
Mhm.
ish. I don't remember. Jen is about the same. She has five something.
Yeah.
I I I have two shows back to back, maybe 20 books, if
Yeah.
that. Although my wife tells me I have way too many books, and
Really?
yeah,
Have you
we
told her like check the people on BookTok have way more? Ouch.
I
Sorry.
don't know. I tried no, because we have a used bookstore. So any
Oh.
books I don't like, finish, don't care for,
Mhm.
I put it in the stack and you take those books and I buy new books.
Oh, that's cool though.
So yeah.
They don't the town that I live in is so small, so we don't even have a bookstore here. I have to
No.
go to the next town over or order them.
How far is the nearest bookstore from you?
It's maybe like 35, 40 minutes, the
That's not
closest
bad.
one. No, it's not that bad. But when you're late, just, you wish you could just like go to Walmart or Target really quick to just grab a book, and come back.
Hmm.
Yeah, it takes for,
So,
that's when I feel like it takes forever. And I'm like, ugh,
so I'm guessing you get a lot of Amazon boxes come to your door.
yeah, so many. I will say though that if I do order off of Amazon,
Hmm.
I try my best to first go to the author's websites because
Hmm.
sometimes they even have like the special editions that are signed there. So I typically try to go that route. But if they don't,
Hmm.
then I do go through like Amazon or Target or Walmart. But that's usually my go to. Or I'll try to purchase from like an indie bookstore um,
Hmm.
and go that route. Because sometimes they even have like special editions that you can't find at Walmart or Target or Barnes and Noble.
Right. Yeah. Around here,
And I'm,
in this city, we don't have any indie bookstores. So I have to go to Burlington or
yeah.
Malden or they're about 30, 40 minutes away. But I would
Mhm.
like to like have a book. If I'm gonna get a book where I'm at, closest one is Walmart. And their selections
Yeah.
are not that great. It's
Mhm.
all the stuff that I already read. So
And it's super, like, a lot of times you don't find anything new at the big chains. Um,
mhm,
it's all the ones that are like all over TikTok and all over, Instagram. And I really like finding the hidden gems. My husband, not too long ago, we went to like on a indie bookstore tour
mhm.
in Austin. We drove to Austin for the day and ended up just staying the night there. And he took me to all the little indie stores that I could find. And I was like searching and diving through all of the books to try to find the hidden gems. I'm like, I love books.
And uh, I learned to love to read because I've never read when I was growing up. The only
Mhm.
book that I've finished halfway was the Da Vinci Code, and then the movie came out, and I just tossed the book aside and just watched the movie because
Yeah.
that's what I do.
Why not? Yeah. Why not? See, I was always the kid, like growing up, that's all I did. Like I would even take my book outside and lay down on the grass and just read. And when I would get in trouble as a child, that's what they would ground me from are my books, not TV, not anything else. It was like, put your book down. You're grounded for a week. You can't read your books. Like, um, and that was always what I like would bargain with my parents. I'd be like, if I do
Mhm,
this chore, can you take me to go get this book? So I've always had like an intense love for reading.
mhm.
Um, I very much when I read, like it's a way to escape. Like I get to relax. My brain finally relaxes. And so I think that's why I just love it so much. It's always been a thing.
My wife, she's like a big Harry Potter fan. She loves Harry Potter. She's a Hufflepuff. You got the same tattoo that she has.
She has it too.
Yeah, she does.
I love that.
She's a Hufflepuff. She got me tested. I'm a Slytherin.
Oh no.
Yeah. So she would have her parents take her to, I think it was a big chain store, Barnes and Noble, I don't remember where, just for the midnight dropping of each book. And she
Yeah.
read each book back to back. She has the audiobook. She's watched all the movies. She knows everything by heart, I would say. Because
Yeah.
I would put on a Harry Potter movie and she'll go and say the words. I'm like, how do you know how I she's not even looking at the TV. She'll just say it because she'll know which part of the book or
Which
what
part?
part
Yeah.
of the movie. Yeah. So I'm like, all right. So they started when they had the Mia Lima books coming out with all the artwork and
Mhm.
stuff. So I started just getting those for her because she didn't have the whole collection anymore. So
Mhm.
I started getting those books for her so she'll have the whole collection. The last one I got was the Goblet of Fire, and those books are like impressively like made. Like it's
Really?
yeah, oh the artwork
See,
in it amazing.
is it? I need to go look at those because I don't have the original set that I had growing up. Because I was the same way. Like as soon as the new Harry Potter book came out, I would check it out from the library, and then if I like had time, I would be like beg my parents to take me to go get it. Now my 6-year-old is actually reading the first Harry Potter book, and all of my kids, all three of them, they're 3, 5, and 6, and they love Harry Potter. Like they can recite every movie to you. I got my husband into it. He was not
Yeah.
a Harry Potter person. And our first Christmas together, we kind of made it a tradition to where we'll start a movie a week and a half before Christmas. We'll start with the first one and work our way. And then on Christmas Day is the last one. And we'll sit together with the kids and watch it. And so it's a thing now.
Yeah, we will sit and watch the movie. The movie that I hate so much is is it the Order of the Phoenix? The one with the lady all dressed in pink. I can't stand her. What's her?
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah.
The with oh my god, why is my I can see her face right now and I'm blanking out right now.
Hmm.
Yes, I know who you're talking about. Mine is Goblet of Fire.
She just flipped me off. What's her name, babe? Professor Umbridge. Yeah.
See,
Yeah.
yeah, Professor Umbridge. Yeah, mine is Goblet of Fire. I'm always at. I always cry when they at the end of the maze. I don't know if I can say it because I don't really want to make any like give spoilers out, but there's a part in there. If you've watched it, you know what part I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Where he's like, "My boy." I was like,
Yeah.
"No." So he's that part.
My the only part of that movie that I like is when the centaurs took Professor Umbridge away. Yeah. I'm like, thank God. Because I can't.
Yeah,
And
I
they did the
hated her.
whole oh, so much. So they did you so you heard about the Harry Potter thing that's going around the US? I don't know if it's still going around. So
The No, I don't think so.
no, it's so they
Uh-uh.
bought like they built a whole thing in Boston. You could go into the houses. There's different things. There's like a mini setup of the dining hall. You could go to into every house. They have like the wardrobe and stuff
Mhm.
of Harry Potter. They rebuilt Hagrid's hut, and
I didn't
they
know that.
had
That's cool.
yeah, we did. I spent money because she loved. I got the VIP stuff, the whole audio stuff, and so
As you should.
yes. So I think I enjoyed it. She enjoyed it. I think I enjoyed it more for some reason. I don't know, but I had tons of pictures in my phone. But um, they had a setup for Professor Umbridge, like the whole
No
desk
way.
and the rules on the wall and all that stuff she put up.
Uh-huh.
Proclamations, thank you.
I love
Oh,
that.
decrees. She's correcting me while I'm doing this. So, so
I love that.
she had all the decrees and everything, and had the desk, and we sat down and took pictures like at the desk
That's
and
so
stuff.
cool.
Yeah.
They do toward the holiday season. One of the coffee places here will deck out their entire coffee shop with Harry Potter. Like they'll have like the wanted posters up and the little
Mm-hmm.
envelopes and all the things. Um and they'll switch their drinks to like Harry Potter themed drinks like butter, beer,
But
coffee
mm-hmm.
and stuff like that. Yeah. So it's really cool. That's the
she
most we
my
get in this little town.
she actually before I met her, she actually went to England and went to the whole like the actual Harry Potter tour, did the whole thing. Went to platform 9 3/4. He did the whole like a whole tour. I'm like, wow.
One of my friends travels a lot and she just went this last year to the platform 9 3/4 and they got
Mm-hmm.
their wands. They did a bunch of stuff over there. And I was like, that's so cool. I love that they have that
Yeah,
over there.
right.
I need to make that's on my bucket list now. I need to make sure I go.
So getting back to books, which book actually broke you? Like you would not read again, but yet you loved it so much.
Releasing 10. That book, yeah, that one is I finished that book and I sat there and I just kind of stared at the wall for a little bit because it felt like a diesel truck hit me. Um, it was so emotionally heavy, but it was so good that it was one of those. It was like a car accident. Like you couldn't look away. You know what I mean? Like you know how when you're driving and
Mm-hmm.
you see a car accident, you're like, hey. But it was just
Mm-hmm.
it's really, really good. A lot of people always ask me like what my favorite book is of the series, and I always say that one because that was the one that impacted me the most. I always say that I relate more so to Binding and Keeping 13 because that was my childhood in a nutshell.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but Releasing 10 is the one that had the biggest impact on me. Um, that one, I feel like it literally chemically altered my brain chemistry because it was so heavy, but it was
Mm-hmm.
so good. So
Yeah.
that one would be it.
Have you read The Last Letter?
I have, and I'm not gonna lie, that one. it made me sad, but it didn't crush me. Like I wasn't
Mm,
hysterically crying. But I did cry when I read A Thousand Kisses. I don't know if you watched or read that one or heard of it.
mm,
That one's a good
no.
one. Um, but yeah, I was sad with the last letter, but it didn't crush me.
Yeah,
I
I've
always tell
seen. It's fun because I got the book, started reading it, didn't really get into it, so I gave it away.
yeah.
But then after, because my supervisor, we talk about books and stuff, and she read the book. She said I was in tears by what happens in the end. She's like, "Did you read the book?" I'm like, "I had it, and I just gave it away because I was really into that book." Because it's the same author, Rebecca Yarros, who wrote Fourth Wing. I'm like, "All
Fourth
right, let
Wing,
me
yeah.
try a different one." Didn't really get into it. She told me what happens in the end. I'm like, "All right, maybe I should just go
Go
pick it
read
up
it.
again." I'll
Have
probably
you picked
just
it
get
back
it from
up?
the library. No, I haven't got it.
No.
I gave it away, so I'll probably just go to the library and get it instead of buying it
Yeah.
again.
Yeah, that one. I mean, it's good. My friend Ryan just read it too, and he called me hysterically crying at the end of it, and I was like, "Oh my
Yeah.
gosh!" And Under Your Scars, a lot of people hysterically cried at that one too. Like that one affected Amber a lot, and Krista, she was like shocked by the ending of it. And that's why I said on my live the other day, I was like, maybe I'm broken because all these ones that everybody's like, oh my God. I'm
Mm-hmm.
just like, oh, that it is sad. Like I do have an emotional reaction to it. It's just not as heavy um to that. So
Yeah, it's like what I just finished. So angry. Haunting Adeline.
yeah.
Oh, so bad. Because I don't like to start series. I hate starting series because then I have to read the next book. That's why I'm so invested in Fourth Wing. I
Yeah.
I should never picked it up, but yeah, here we are.
Yeah.
Haunting Adeline. I told Amber I'm so pissed.
What did
After I
she say?
finished it, after I finished it, I was like, seriously, what the fuck? Come on. She said,
She loves
"Oh,
doing that too. Yeah.
she's out. Hold on. Let me tell you verbatim what she said to me, and it was really short. Let's see. She said, oh, here it is. I was like, seriously, a cliffhanger? This book was amazing. She said, oh yeah, dot dot dot. Should have warned you about that one. Sorry. That she should have warned me that it was going to be a cliffhanger. I hate.
Sorry, one of the kids just walked in right when you were. I haven't heard though.
I was I was so annoyed that
Yeah, the cliffhangers, those get me every time. Right now, I just read Nightshade and it leaves you
mhm,
on a cliffhanger and it was so good. I read it back in when it first came out in July and I was
mhm,
going through my Kindle the other day and I was like, "Oh, let me just reread it cuz it's here," thinking that the second book was already out. And it left me on a cliffhanger all over again. And I had completely forgotten about the cliffhanger. And I was so pissed because I was like, I can't even get the second book yet. And it's not out until July of this year. And I'm like,
yeah. That's why I was so pissed about Chronic Storm and how it ended.
yeah,
Like, all right, I'm reading. I'm like,
but
oh,
it's
this
so
is probably
good.
like so good,
Yeah.
so good. And I'm
Which
like,
is
all right, I got probably 2, 3 pages left. I'm reading, get done to that last page, flipped it over. There was nothing.
which is your favorite out of the three? I always
Uh,
ask because I'm always
first,
curious.
love the first one. First one,
Mhm.
love the first one. I hate world building. It's not my thing. I don't
Uh-huh.
like sitting there reading about world building. I love the first one.
Mhm.
Second one, I loathed. I
Really?
I hated the second one
Why? I That's my
because
favorite. Iron Flame is my favorite out of
because
all
it
of them.
felt I felt like I was sitting there just in the middle of between Zayden and Violet just
Violet.
bickering back and forth. I was like,
Oh no.
if I want to sit there, hear people bicker back and forth, I would just go over to my aunt's house and sit there and hear my family member bicker back and forth about nothing.
But I will say that one did make me cry at the end. That one did. I did cry. I'm not gonna lie, and I cried in Onyx Storm. I think it happened in the middle of the Onyx Storm because I read that right when it came out, so it had to have been in the middle of Onyx Storm. Without giving any spoilers, but it's so I liked it. I know a lot of people didn't like Onyx Storm, but I liked it because you need all that information
Yeah, I
for the
liked
rest of
Onyx
the
Storm
series.
because it wasn't within the whole compound. They went
Hmm.
out. They went to
Yeah,
different areas. And I'm like, all right, I like this because now it's we're seeing more than the war college. We're seeing what's outside of war college. Now they have to face what's going around them what and now I understand that where Violet came from, because now there's not to give anything away, it's a certain
yeah.
place. So
See, and that's so hard when you're on on lives or like when you come and do like interviews and stuff like that. You want to talk about the books and you really can't. Like you're kind of like
yeah.
limited to what you can say. I've almost slipped up a couple of times, like and given out the plot
Hmm.
twists and stuff, and I'm like, oh, I need to like constantly remind myself. But it's so hard because I want to talk about all the
Yeah.
books.
It's oh God. No. But when I got to that last page and flipped it over, I instantly got so mad that I slammed my book and put it in my backpack and said, "This is horse shit. Like, come on."
Yeah. I was sitting on the bed when I finished, and my husband was sitting next to me on at his desk because he was playing his video game, and I
Mhm.
finished it, and I was like, that's it," and I slammed the book and I threw it, and he was like, "What?" I was like, "It left on the biggest cliffhanger," and he's like, "Oh my god." He's used to like when I cry, like when I, all the
Mhm.
things when I read. He's just like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "Yes."
Literally, I was waiting for this book. Like, yeah, I waited for this book. I ordered it on Amazon. I'm like, all right, it's gonna be here on the same day that everybody's out there rushing to get the book. No, it's got stuck on the truck. Came a little bit warped. Didn't care about the warp. I don't care. I was happy that I finally got the book,
The book.
but yeah, it didn't revive on time. I had told my wife
Oh,
like, I need to read this book. Can you take me to Barnes and Nobles? She's like, did you just order the book? I'm like, yes. Like, she was so annoyed. Like, yeah, let's go. I got the book. 2 days later, I got my Amazon copy. So I had two copies of the book. So I'm like, I'm not gonna have two copies here. So I gave it to her to give to her friend who's reading Fourth Wing as well. It's like,
mhm.
here, you could take it to her. She could keep it. I'm not gonna have two books at home. It's literally
Yeah.
just
See,
sitting there.
I always said that too, that I wasn't going to be that person that had more than one copy of the same series. But you know what? They come out with
It's
such pretty
fine.
ones. Yeah.
It's fine. You know?
Like this one is actually a gift from Arun Reed's Ember. I always say her, it's the set with the characters.
Oh, that one. Yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
You
Yeah, that
gotta
one
take
was
a
a gift from her.
picture. You have to take a picture and send it to me so I can look at it closely.
I will.
Uh,
And then these ones I got from Jen.
mhm.
So I'm like, I can't say no.
uh, so they're doing either a movie or a show on Netflix. Isn't Netflix just doing Fourth Wing, or I can't keep it straight. I
Uh,
just
I think
found
it
out
I think it was Hulu.
Hulu.
I think it was Hulu because it's Michael B. Jordan's production company. So it's either Hulu, maybe it's Prime.
Uh,
I think he's with Prime. Never mind. It's Prime.
Prime.
I
So
can
Boys of
look it up.
Tommen is doing Prime. Prime is doing Boys of Tommen, and I think I don't know. I'll look it up later. But you can't. None of these things are. You can't really keep it straight. There's so many books coming out as movies. Did you watch Project Hail Mary?
I didn't. I know that a lot of people really hype for it. I hadn't read the book, so I didn't even know. Like, I even right now, I don't really know what it's about. I know it's like sci-fi, right? And that's as far as that's as much as I know about the book. I'm not a huge sci-fi reader, but I've heard mixed reviews. Like, I heard the movie is great, and then when I hear like my book talk friends that are diving into like the Project Hail Mary book, a lot of them are like, like struggling with it. So I was like,
It, obviously, the book is going to be better than the movie. I haven't read the book. I want to
yeah.
watch the movie.
But
So
that's what, see, it's the opposite. They're loving the movie, but not liking the book. So I'm like,
really,
yeah, my book talk friends, like the ones that I know so far, like have that are reading it now. But they watched the movie. They love the movie, read the book, or are reading the book right now, and they're like, they like the movie better.
so the premise of it is there's a space bacteria killing stars,
Mhm,
and they have to send people into a mission, a Hail Mary mission, to
mhm.
figure out how to combat that bacteria from killing the Earth.
Oh,
So
see, some it sounds cool, but I'm not gonna lie, I probably won't read it. I like, I know you would think
definitely
that because I'm into fantasy that I would like sci-fi too, but I don't know. It's
it's
just not.
different. It's just different.
Yeah, a lot of people are like, you don't like sci-fi like that? And I'm like, no, I'll try, but no, because I don't have a problem DNFing a book. If there are too many good books out there.
Speaking of DNFing, do you keep the book or do you give it away or sell it?
I give it away.
You give it away.
Yeah, to somebody like if I know they like it, and they
Mhm.
don't have it or they want an extra like copy of it or whatever, I'll give it away. I don't keep it. And I think I like at for the longest time I did not DNF books. And then I got to the point where like there's so many good books out there that if I'm not liking something, I'm not going to make myself finish it. I'm going to hop on a different book. Ouch.
I I've DNF books because I wasn't really vibing with it, but there was one book that I DNF just because of the writing.
Yeah.
It's called The Redemption. It's a historical fiction, I think. I don't know. But every other word in that book was just the word the the word that they use for Africans, and it's
Oh.
every other word. I'm like, I'm not gonna sit here and I get it. It's
Mhm.
historical fiction. It's the way that the person probably writes, but I can't sit there and read because every other word is that word.
Yeah, no, that's one of my triggers. And in books at least, that is like one of my main triggers is I don't like stuff like that. Um, there I know, hold on, you're gonna edit this so really quick, so I have a quick question. I know you're gonna edit, but am I allowed to say like authors' names and stuff like that, or do you prefer not to, or how do you want to do that?
Um, prefer
And just an
not
author that I don't
to.
read. Okay.
No.
Okay. There's an author that I don't read for that reason. And she's like a popular one that people really do like. And I'm just like, I don't like it. So,
No. It all depends. Like I could read a book that could just say the F bomb so many
mhm,
times, but they're using it in a context of either frustration
mhm.
or something like that, but not just to say it.
Yeah.
But it's just I can't. You can't say it. Some words are like you can't just repeat it because it's just gonna fill in the book. I get that they're trying to relay a message to the reader,
Mhm,
but use it in a way that's going to be within the context of the story and not just because the reader in the book is saying that because that's the way how they talk. That
mhm,
one and your sister's it's called uh your sister's something, I don't know.
mhm.
um I can't remember the name of the book, But yeah, I can't do that. Mm-mm. I mean, don't get me
Yeah.
wrong. When I was growing up during that time, in high school, every other word was that word to my friends. I would
Yeah.
use it sparingly, and some other words that I don't use. The book I sent you,
Mhm.
two books I sent you. I tried to find the
Yes.
first one that had the sprayed edge, and I told the person, "Hey, do you have a sprayed edge for this book?" It's like, "No, we sold out. We're not going to be restocking." I'm like, "All right." So I just got the
Mhm.
second one with sprayed edges, not to find out that they're going to be coming with another deluxe version of the same damn book.
See, and that's why if you ask Amber, anytime her and I go book shopping, I will
Mm-hmm.
stop what we're doing and research the book to see if that's the prettiest one I could find. Because I always, it drives her crazy. She goes with it, but
Yeah,
like she'll leave with 20 books and I'm like, nope, I know which one I want and it's not here. So we're not doing it.
I. Oh yeah, I have yeah. I have binding on top of all my controllers and stuff. So it's just waiting there for me. So I see that you have. So where's your fourth wings? Because I'm looking on the.
Right here behind
All
Hagrid.
right, and Hagrid. What is that above it? That's like black and red.
This one?
Yes.
This one is.
Oh, wow,
It's really
that's a pretty
pretty.
book. Yeah.
Yeah. I am part of the Lyrial
Mhm.
subscription and they're all fantasy. And so they're romance fantasy books and they're all sprayed edges and like special edition books. That and Fairy Loot.
Very loose. The only thing I heard, well, the only
Yes.
thing they want me to sign up for is Book of the Month. And every time I go on there, I'm like,
Oh no.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm
They
like,
don't I
this is
don't
nothing.
this is not it.
No, no.
Yeah. Book of the month. I don't like book of the month because they're like books you can get at the regular store. You can just get them, and if you want the special editions, you have to pay like an extra $13 or something like that.
Mhm.
Whereas like Illyrial, you'll pay for the monthly subscription, and then Fairy Loot. But Fairy Loot, I waited on their wait list for 2 years and just now got on to be able to get
Oh,
into their
wow.
subscription. hmm
two
So I'm
years?
excited. 2 years. I'm like, oh my god, 2 freaking years I waited, and then I almost missed the email. I was so mad. The invite for it. I was like,
Oh,
no.
you know, um, so go, I can't stop thinking about haunting or whatever. Uh,
It's okay.
they have German versions that are
Mhm.
so beautiful. Like
Yeah.
the whole hardcovers design, the dust jacket, sprayed edges. Like if you put them together, it's skull with like roses on the background and stuff.
Mhm.
And I look at the our versions, like, why can't we have that?
Yeah, it happens with a lot of books though. Like I feel like the UK version of books are usually always nicer than ours.
So much
Like,
better.
yeah, and I'm same thing. I'm like, why aren't ours that pretty? Like, why do I have to go get one in a different language for it to be so beautiful?
For
Typically.
real. I was like, I'm
Like,
gonna find a deluxe version of this. I'm like, it's only in German. I mean, I could use my phone to translate it, but no.
yeah. I know, like I speak Spanish, I read it and write it, and
Mhm.
still debate on getting the Boys of Tommen ones in Spanish because it has like the locker edition. And I'm like,
Mhm.
dang, I'm not gonna read it. I'm not like I'm gonna read all of these anyways, but I don't know. I can't justify it, you know?
You're lucky I can barely read Spanish. I
Really?
could get by speaking it. I'm Puerto Rican, raised in America,
Yeah.
wasn't forced to speak Spanish in the household.
Yeah, us either. My mom was actually I'm first generation here. And
Oh.
yeah, I'm first generation and my mom and my grandmother were both born in Mexico.
Mhm.
My grandmother when she came to the US and we were like, I was born and she never wanted us to speak Spanish to her because she wanted to learn English. So she enrolled in class and she always made us speak English to her. So my Spanish for a long time was choppy, and my kids
Hmm.
are, it's going to sound horrible, but they don't speak Spanish. Like they understand it. And my son
Yeah.
does sign too, but
Hmm.
um, Spanish is, yeah, I need to work on that.
No, same here. Like I had to learn Spanish the hard way when I worked at the first clinic. I
Oh,
worked in the clinic within the city I live in, and I just got thrown in. Like, go ahead, speak Spanish. I'm like, is asking me to speak Spanish?
you're like, why?
Why? Like, literally, if you speak English to me and I know that you speak Spanish, you're nothing. You're not going to get any Spanish from me. English, straight up.
Same.
No,
Mhm.
that's it. You're
If
like,
I know you understand English, I'm speaking English.
yeah.
But if I have to order or like order something in Spanish or speak in Spanish, then I'll do it if I have to.
Yeah.
My husband is better at it than I am. I can speak it fluently. It's just
Hmm.
for some reason it's like intimidating because like to speak it to people that it's their natural dialect. Like
Hmm.
I'm like, oh.
Hmm. No. No.
So are you
Um,
just getting into dark romance?
yeah. Started with Lights Out. I loved
Do
it.
you like it?
Yeah. It
You're having
wasn't
a good time.
as, yeah. I mean, I don't do, it's not my cup of tea. And like, it's
Dark,
not
yeah.
the dark aspect I'm fine with. This smutty stuff, not my cup of
Mhm.
tea. My wife
Mhm.
had me read Pucking Around.
Mhm.
Have you read that book or no?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, you know, I told her it's all smut. There's no hockey in there. She's like, yeah, there's hockey in there. Where?
It's sprinkled in.
Sprinkled in.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right. I told her, read one of my books and I'll listen to Pucking Around. And I
Mhm.
listened to it from start to finish. It wasn't a bad book, just not my cup of tea.
Yeah.
Same thing with Haunting Adeline. That love the book, love the whole, backstory of Zayd and whatever and Adeline. But that part when it was with them alone, I had to
Mhm.
put the book down probably like 3 or 4 times because it was like, all right,
Mhm.
let me just take a break for a minute. It was way too much, way more than Pucking.
Mhm.
At least Pucking's more, when it came to that part, it's more emotional.
Mhm.
This one was more borderline, just playing with the borderline stuff there. Like they're
Yeah.
playing with that gray area. Like it hops over the line a couple of times and goes back and forth, back and forth. So
Yeah. To be honest, that I am not I know a lot of people love the smutty scenes. I don't mind one or two, but once it starts to be like every other scene, I'll start skipping the scenes just because I'm like, okay, we already know what's gonna happen. Let's go. Like I think that's why I lean away from romance books a lot because of that.
mhm.
And I only use them as a palate cleanser. Like I'll drop one in every so often. When I'm like, okay, I need a break or need to get out of like this fantasy world before I dive into another one.
Mhm.
Um, but I am very much, I've always been like a superhero action movie type of girl. And that's where I'm like, I think why I lean toward fantasy because it's politics and there's people fighting and there's war and there's swords and
Mhm.
there's dragons and dire wolves and I told my husband growing up I always wanted to be in an action movie when I grew up. So I was like, that was always my dream as a kid is to be in an action movie because it was always badass to me.
Go audition or something. I
I'm
don't
too
know.
old now.
Nah, come on.
I'm gonna be like, ow my back.
You're not. old. I don't know how old you
I'm
are, but you know,
I'm 34. 34
you
and I'm always busy. I'm too busy already.
you're old. You can talk to me when you're 38, all right?
I always
Yeah,
say
not
that
a.
like I know I'm still young, but my kids make me feel old.
I bet. Well, three kids running around. I don't know how you do it. I didn't.
Yeah, I had 3 and 3.5 years. I
That's
had them back to back
insane.
to back. Yeah. Yeah.
Mm, my older sister, she has six kids, three boys and three
Oh my God.
girls.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
That's cool though. But dang,
Uh, Mom is like, when are you
I,
gonna have your kids?
yeah,
Mom is like,
I
when are you gonna
tapped
have your
out.
kids? I'm like, no, you got you got eight grandchildren. You could wait for me.
My kids are I'm the oldest.
Yeah.
So I'm 34. My
Mhm.
youngest sibling with my mom is 20. And she goes to San Diego State right now.
Mhm.
Um, so I'm the only one with kids right now. And my husband is the only one with kids. And so people are always like, "Are you guys gonna have any more?" And I was like, "We give you three grandkids. That's a lot. Like, y'all can chill. You guys have other kids.
Yeah.
You can wait for them."
You're like, you want them? Take them. Here you
See, I say that like sometimes I need a break, and like as soon as they're gone, I'm like, "Can you bring my kids back? I need them back
go.
because I'm bored. I don't know what to do. I thrive with the chaos now."
So, um, are you kids getting into reading as well, or are you trying to do? Well, obviously you said they're reading Harry Potter books, but are they interested on any other than Harry Potter, or?
My son, he is the one that's like can read really well right now. My
Mhm.
5-year-old, she is learning to read right now, so she's more so like just like picture books with the little words. They both really like it. The
Mhm.
baby, she's 3, she likes to pick up books and like just flip through and look at all the pictures and stuff right now. Yeah. um but my son, he loves reading, and so it makes me super excited. Like last night he grabbed his book, and he has his own little, like I think he has like 12 shelves of books right now. um, and he'll just pick a book and lay down and read with me when he sees that I'm reading. And I enjoy that. I love that. That's like my favorite thing ever. Is to see that they have a love for books too.
Does your son like comic books, or does he just like doing chapter books, or
He likes both.
he likes both?
Yeah,
What is
he's
he
into both right
reading? What is he reading for comics?
now. Spider-Man, Batman. He has one of the Fantastic Four, but he hasn't read that one in a while. And he has the Hulk.
Oh,
Yeah. So those are his like go-tos right now.
awesome.
Yeah.
Hey,
And he likes
if
making
I
TikTok videos too.
really,
Yeah. I actually have him reading a book that I just got that is like an anime based book, and he's reading it right
yeah,
now. And he asked if he could do a book review when he's finished. So
that's
I
awesome.
said, "Okay, baby."
So he's reading manga books.
Yeah. See, I'm not big into anime. I got it as in a PR
Mhm.
package, and I was like, "Okay." Well, I read it first to make sure it was suitable for
Right,
kids.
right.
Cause yeah.
Because these
And now
mangas will
he's
go
like,
all out.
"Yeah." I was like, "I don't know what this is about, but let me read it really quick before I let you read it." And now he's like, "Mom, I'm going to do a book review like you do, okay?" I was like, "Okay."
Is That's so funny. So if you want him to, if he's reading manga books, Dragon Ball, you've watched Dragon Ball, right?
Oh, yeah. He's watched it too. I've let him watch it and he
Yeah.
like loved it.
The original Dragon Ball or Dragon Ball Super? There's too many Dragon Balls, but
My husband started him with the original and he loved it.
I love that.
Yeah, he loved it. I I'm not very much a modern mom in a lot of stuff. Like
Hmm.
I like the OG stuff because I just feel like it was simpler for kids, but you know what I mean? Like it's
Yeah.
not. So my kids watch like Recess and those kind of like old OG shows,
Thank
and like
God.
my kids, yeah.
I
I
mean,
don't like the like they watched Miss Rachel, but that's because my son had like a speech delay, so he needed to learn
mhm.
like sign and stuff like that. And but if they watch TV, because I only let them watch 30 minutes of TV after they've read a book or after they've done like a homework thing.
Hmm.
Um and he loves like the Goofy movie and Finding Nemo. That it's so funny when I hear him talk to his friends nowadays because he's like, "Oh, you don't know what the Ninja Turtles is?" Like, dude, what's wrong with you? And they're like, "Huh?" I'm like, how do you guys not know about the Ninja Turtles? Ninja
Me and your
Turtles,
son,
come
best
on.
friends. Automatically best friends.
Yeah, my kids are very like OG because yeah, I'm very nostalgic. So when it comes to them, I'm like, and they like to know what we liked as kids too. And I'm like, this was my favorite show growing up. So,
So, if you happen to take a trip to Boston in August, just to put it out there, the original Ninja Turtles from the movie, the first
mhm.
movie, is going to be at Fan Expo.
Really?
Yeah, all four with Shredder and Splinter.
Ooh, I'm gonna have to look it up then. If you have links, send them to me so I can look it up because I will take him. He'll love
Yeah,
it.
it tickets are already on sale. We already got our tickets. We're going all 3 days because we have nothing else to do. But yeah, I'll send you the link of the Fan Expo. You can check it out. There's Lord of the Rings. I don't know if you're into Lord of the Rings, but they're gonna be there. And you like the Goonies? You
Yeah.
watch the Goonies? Yeah.
Hmm.
So some of the cast of the Goonies are gonna be there too.
Oh, that's cool. That was one of my favorite movies, that one and The Sandlot. And so my son, the first
I
year of
got two
his life, his
T-shirts. I
so
got
do
two
I.
T-shirts.
My son even has the jersey. Like my baby shower for him was Sandlot
Yeah.
theme, like decked out in the Sandlot theme. And then his room decor was all the Sandlot. I was like, "You're gonna like baseball, reading and baseball, my guy, reading and baseball."
There, there you go. It's killing me, Smalls.
Yeah, he says that all the time too.
Yeah. But I want to thank you for coming on.
Yeah,
It's
no problem.
been
Thank you for having me.
really fun. But before we end this, here's a quick question, controversial question.
Okay.
Crack spine or no crack spine? And there's only
Oh God,
one right
no crack
answer.
spine.
Thank
No
you.
crack spine. No. Oh my God, are you asking because of Amber? Did she tell you that she cracks her spines?
Yes.
When she wants to get under my skin in the middle of a phone call, she'll grab it and be like, I'm like, oh no.
My wife does the same thing. She'll like
Oh
break it
no.
in. She'll like she'll like roll the cover back, like the whole
Oh
thing just to hold the book. And she dug
yeah.
his pages.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Kendra, one of my friends, Kendra, she highlights and writes in her books, and I'm like, what are you doing? Yeah.
No.
Yeah. I'm like, no, don't do that.
She look, I told my wife, she's gonna probably flip me off. I walk past by her later on. I told my wife, there's a certain way to hold the paperback book, okay? She's like,
Mhm.
what is that certain way? I don't crack the spine. So I told her, you open up the book to like maybe 75%. Notice that the spine is not bending.
Not Ben.
You
Yeah.
only you only hold the book like that. Then when you close it, nice, neat. Maybe it lifts up a little bit, but that's okay. And there's no damage to it. She's like, Rip.
Oh, that just hurt my heart. I still need that set of Boys of Tommen,
This
the
one,
tie-dye set. Yeah,
you have it or
that's
you
the next set.
need it?
No, that's the one I need next.
Oh, the tie-dye version.
Yeah, that's
I'm like,
next on my
oh,
list.
I had to go to Burlington to find this book. They didn't have it in Peabody. So
Yeah,
I went all the way to Burlington. I'm like, oh, there it is. So I picked it up.
I'm excited. Once you start it, you have to let me know what you think.
I will. Definitely will.
Well, thank you so
So
much for having me. It was a lot of fun.
same here.